I'm Elizabeth Bennet, but most people call me Lizzie.
And I'm Jane Bennet, but most people call me Jane.
My name's Lydia, I'm 16, and all I want to do is marry a soldier.
I'm Mary.
I'm Mrs. Bennet. I'm not important, but you know what is important? My daughter's getting married.
I'm Mr. Bennet, and I'll be in my library. Hello, I'm Mr. Darcy, and...
I'm Mr. Bingley, and I like Jane.
I'm Mr. Wickham, and I like deceiving people.
Mr. Bennet, there's a new guy moving in and he's throwing a party. Can we go?
Well, you and the girls may go, or you may send them by themselves, which perhaps will still be better, because you are as handsome as any of them, and surely Mr. Bingley will like you best at the party.
I just don't want to hear about any of this marriage stuff anymore.
Going into this event tonight, I want to make sure my girls are on their best behavior. The purpose of this night is to scope out some new men for them to marry. Girls, make sure Jane's in the front.
I'm here. My sister.
My sister.
My daughters.
What a lovely ball this is.
Everyone here seems like a waste of time to me. I'm gonna go find a soldier.
There's so many people.
I mean, so many eligible bachelors. Why don't you find yourself a partner?
Like Mr. Bingley?
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
A few moments later.
Did you see the girl that I was dancing with tonight? Miss Jane Bennet.
Well, because she was the only decent-looking one there.
Oh, come on. You didn't think to look at any of her sisters?
Well, Miss Elizabeth Bennet was tolerable. Mr. Bingley was quite good and agreeable.
You never see a fault in anybody. All the world are good and agreeable in your eyes.
He may live in my memory as the most amiable man of my acquaintance, but that is all. I have nothing either to hope or fear, and nothing to reproach him with. But what about Mr. Darcy?
I could easily forgive his pride if he had not mortified mine.
Well, I didn't see any soldiers.
Mr. Bingley is quite smitten with our Jane. She should see him again. And soon. I wonder how I can arrange that.
I'll be in my library.
Mary, darling, that's beautiful, but can you cut it out? Anyway, Jane, when are you going to see Mr. Bingley again?
Actually, I just got invited today.
I wish I had a boy.
Stop, Lydia.
Oh, Mother, I was wondering if I could have the carriage to go to Miss Bingley's house.
No, I think it's about to rain. You should take a horse.
Horse?
You're not gonna let her take the carriage?
No, girls, a horse.
Mom, I'm going to visit Jane. I hope she's feeling better. Jane? Oh, Jane.
Lizzie.
much I want a soldier. Look, a soldier!
Hello, ladies. Looking lovely today, especially you. Let me tell you about how Darcy stole all my money.
We have a lot to talk about.
Lizzie!
Hello there, darling. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Dad.
Well, you know, you should marry Wickham. He is a pleasant fellow and would jilt your credibility.
Since when do you care about marriage? We're just friends.
Since he would jilt your credibility, darling, don't mind me. I'll be in the library. Marry me, Lizzie?
Not today, Collins.
Oh, what, really? No, it's really a no?
Everything's going wonderfully with Mr. Bingley right now.
We're leaving.
Or not. Perhaps a trip to London will help, where Mr. Bingley is conveniently there.
My dearest Lizzie, well, your family isn't that great, and really, you and Jane are the only decent ones. But you must allow me to tell you, in vain I have struggled, it will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you.
I wouldn't marry you if you're the last man in the world.
Well, this is awkward. Please accept this letter detailing all of my true feelings about Mr. Wickham. Thank you.
He was just looking out for Mr. Bingley? Wickham is actually evil? Maybe Mr. Darcy isn't as bad as I thought he was. What? Lydia has run away. I must go home at once.
No one can find my baby!
It's okay, Mother.
My dear darling, I have found them. But come over here. Wickham has agreed to marry Lydia, but for a small annual sum.
At least my baby will be married. And at only 16.
Guess who's married? Oh, Mother, Brighton is the place to find a man. I was so beautiful, my dress and my veil. I couldn't stop wearing it. It's just so perfect. Mary! Your sister's more important right now. I just want to tell you everything about my wedding.
Everything.
May I speak to Jane?
Of course.
Jane, I love you. Will you please become Mrs. Bingley?
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Lizzie! May I speak with you?
Yes, Mr. Darcy.
I must tell you once again how much I admire and love you. Will you marry me, Lizzie?
Yes. I finally got my soldier. Doesn't matter. We're still married. Still got a ring on it, ladies.
Just so happy together.
We've been so happy together, and his mansion is so large.
Oh, Mrs. Darcy.